everyone, I'm Rhino Clavin with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, September 17th, 2018. Here's what's happening today. First up, October 19th has been set as the deadline for the European antitrust regulators, to determine whether they will approve the Walt Disney Company's planned acquisition of 21st Century Fox. In June of this year, Disney offered to acquire 21st Century Fox for a staggering $71.3 billion. The European Commission will either approve of the deal outright, demand Disney make some concessions, or begin an investigation into the agreement, which could last up to 4 months. In June, the acquisition was approved by the U.S. Justice Department, but only after it requested that Disney sell off Fox's 22 regional sports networks, which Disney said, we don't care, we'll do that. So they were more than happy to do that. We'll just have to wait and see how the rest of this deal shakes out. Now, over at the Magic Kingdom, guests will soon have a new way to protect their cell phones or small other items while experiencing Splash Mountain. No, it's not lockers, but Walt Disney World has announced that Ziploc will be providing free plastic zipper bags, which guests will be able to pick up prior to boarding the attraction. Guests can keep the Ziploc bags for future use or place them in recycling bins at the exit of the attraction or other recycling locations. A start date for the new option has not been announced, and I guess we now know what they're doing with all that plastic they're saving from not having straws anymore. I mean, who cares? It's the environment. It doesn't matter, right? But honestly, this is something I do recommend doing, grabbing 1 or 2 Ziploc bags, putting your cell phone, park tickets, wallet, whatever in them, because it rains nonstop in this state, and you don't want to get that stuff ruined. But make sure you keep using it. Don't be wasteful. I just see a lot of plastic in the ocean in the future. But just a quick update, too, on Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort. As Hurricane Florence continues to affect the east coast of the United States, Disney has announced that their Hilton Head Island Resort, located in South Carolina, will remain closed until at least Wednesday, September 19th. Teams will be assessing any property damage and providing updates, and any DVC members or other guests with questions about upcoming reservations should contact member services. Also, this morning, in case you missed it, Disney debuted the first full-length trailer of Mary Poppins Returns, and the new trailer gives us the first glimpse at the plot in action, with Mary returning to the Banks home in order to help the next generation of the family find the magic and wonder that's missing in their lives after a loss. We get to see Mary dancing in the trailer, an animated scene akin to the sidewalk chalk of the original. I'm sorry, Mary is singing in the trailer. We do see some dancing, too. We see the legendary Angela Lansbury as the Balloon Woman, and the amazing Dick Van Dyke is dancing on a desk at the age of 92 in the trailer. Or I think it's like 95 now. Don't quote me on that right now. I feel like literally terrible that I don't actually know that. Anyway, this movie was filmed 2 years ago. Regardless, Mary Poppins, it opens in theaters December 19th, 2018. Also, for people that love movie trailers, there's also a rumor going around that we're going to get the first Captain Marvel trailer debuting tomorrow when Brie Larson is on Good Morning America. So watch out for that. Now, over on the Diz That Air, featured article comes from Zoe Wood titled Road Trip, 3-day trips outside of Disneyland. I always like to see what people recommend for non-Disneyland day trips when you are staying at Disneyland in Anaheim out there. There's a lot of cool stuff to check out in that area in Southern California, of course. So check out that article. Many other great ones on wdwinfo.com. In fact, I am going to promote the weekly column thing that they've started to do that is I think, pretty cool. But today we've got Steve Porter's weekly editorial titled Best and Worst 10 Worst Guests at Disney Parks. So this week, Steve's going to expand on a list from last year in which he and Pete discussed the worst types of people that you'll see at Disney Parks. So we all know them. So check out that list on wdwinfo.com. Now, turning on the board today is a thread titled Will we be missing out in December? That was started by poster Haley R., who shared her itinerary for her family's December vacation to Walt Disney World. In the thread, she also put up a poll asking readers to let her know if her 5 days is enough or she should make it a full week. Lots of great tips and advice in this thread, and you can check that out on the Theme Parks Attractions and Strategies forum at disboards.com. It's Monday, and that does mean a new episode of the Disneyland edition of the Diz Unplugged, and this week I am hosting because Pete is off on his ABD, and from the looks of it, he's having a great time. But I'll be hosting with the help of Craig, Tyler, and Katrina, and we're going to be giving you guys the 101 of Disneyland Resort when it comes to Halloween time over there. So we're going to take you through all the special celebrations they do. Anything that happens around Halloween, that's what we're doing, with the exception of the party. We're going to be talking about that this coming week, 1 week from today. But anyways, you can check that out on iTunes, disunplugged.com, and of course youtube.com/disunplugged. And now finally, everyone's favorite part of the show, the weather out in Anaheim. Today and tomorrow, it's sunny with highs in the mid-80s, lows around 60. Here in Orlando, we're having a little bit of it seems like a spike in temperature. So highs today and tomorrow and the rest of the week are kind of in the mid-90s. And unfortunately, that does mean a lot of rain. Lows are in the upper 70s at almost 80. So just be aware and be prepared. For links to everything that was discussed in today's Diz Daily Fix, you can visit the Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you all have a great day, everyone.